Okay, we're going to do a little walkthrough on this new bank-owned foreclosure. And this is before the trash out. So there was an eviction that was just done last week. And we can already tell we got a seriously damaged roof here. That's totally shot. Not to mention all the fascia has. Lots of paint chips. This is up in Cantonment. It's about probably less than a mile from the paper mill. Alright, let me see if we can get inside. Alright, here's the inside. This thing hasn't been trashed out yet, so this is a very large house. It's over 2,700 square feet. It's got granite countertop. But they totally took out all the appliances. No stove, no dishwasher. You got some unfinished ceiling areas here in this kitchen. They took most of the light bulbs, so there's not a whole lot I can do about the light right now. Here's a master, and this thing smells like wet dog. It stinks. Oof. This bathroom needs updating, as well as paint, new flooring. It's got a big walk-in closet. This house needs a lot of TLC. This room's not that bad. Flooring needs to be replaced. So you've got a bedroom here on the front. All the windows have broken seals too, so something else will have to be addressed. House needs lots of updates. You can tell it wasn't cared for. They took out most of the lights. There's a little hole. So far, the roof's really the biggest, most costly issue. We don't know if there's any more damage. This being a REO foreclosure, the seller's not going to have any type of inspections done. It's all going to be up to the buyers. But for the most part, it's mostly cosmetic stuff all in here. Missing door, sheetrock work. It does have all the guts for the HVAC system. Alright, so that's the inside. Let me see what the back looks like. Well, here's the back screen and porch. It's full of junk. Looks like there's some crappy outbuildings in the back, all overgrown. But all this stuff will be gone by the time it gets on the market. There it is, another fixer-upper. And this one needs a good bit of work. Like I said, it's a pretty large house. But the roof is just, the roof's totally shot. Yeah, this thing's way overgrown. But the HVAC looks newer. So that's one good positive. And the whole exterior is vinyl siding, so there's not a whole lot to do to it. Alright, this is 720 Taylor Street in Cantonment, about a mile, 2 miles down from the paper mill. One last look at the roof. Alright, we'll update this when we get it trashed out, see if it looks any better, get the yard cleaned up. But this will be another fixer-upper coming on the market soon. Appreciate you hanging out for the tour. If you got any questions, just hit me up. Call my office, 850-472-2500. Appreciate it. Okay, so let me explain something like with a house like this. This is more than likely going to be an investor-type property. Now, it could be an owner-occupant buyer, but this is going to be a strictly cash or possibly a renovation type loan. And honestly, it's going to be a cash deal. This particular seller is not going to do anything to fix the house. They're not going to put any money into it. They're not going to make any repairs, nor are they going to allow any repairs. So there's kind of the problem. If you were looking at this house and you wanted to buy it, fix it up, and live in it, then you've either have to produce the funds, the cash to purchase it, or you're going to have to get a renovation loan. And I'll be honest with you, nowadays it's really hard, because if you're looking at it, that means other investors are looking at it. And plenty of people have cash nowadays. So that's when I say, like, this is a cash only sale. One of the biggest reasons is because the lender's not going to do anything. They're not going to make any repairs whatsoever. Now, here's something you got to remember. Now, no matter if you pay cash financing it, you're going to want to have homeowner's insurance. This roof is shot. It is not going to qualify with insurance like this. But you can get a policy. You can bind it. You can do that with a 30-day contingency on having the roof replaced. But also remember, if you're a cash investor, a cash purchaser, once you purchase, you only have 8 days to lock in a policy before you go to a different program. And there's only a couple of, not lenders, but a couple of companies in the country that'll insure it after the 8 days of ownership. It just means you're going to pay a higher premium. So remember, you got 8 days, but the roof is going to be an issue. It's got to be addressed, and it's going to have to be fixed to get proper insurance. And that's one of the reasons why it's going to kill any type of owner-occupant type buyers, because they're not going to be able to lock up insurance with it in its current condition, because the roof will be flagged for replacement. All right, hope that explains a quick little tidbit. Not all these corporate sellers are the same, but a lot of them do this, where they're not going to allow any repairs and they're not going to make any repairs. So just remember, your financing, whether it's cash or loan, has to match the property. All right, it's starting to rain, pour out here. See you later.